and apparently walked home and possibly to the hospital, but we understand that it's very unlikely that that was related to random gunfire and no other incidents, I understand. But Jeff Halstead is joining me now, who's just walked in, the spokesman for the Phoenix Fire Department, and we've had a very good celebration, very good evening, and it's been very safe.
Yeah, it has, and you know, it's I guess a wonderful surprise for us that we did all this planning, we deployed all these people, and right now it's been a success for us.
New Year, everyone, from Southern California, from Seattle. Now the fireworks over the Space Needle, but the party around the base of the Space Needle has been canceled because of the fear of terrorism. And Las Vegas, where it's always New Year's Eve, but this year a special New Year's Eve as they go into a new millennium. Big concerts, big hotels, and this is Disneyland. It's the mother of the theme parks. Just there recently. It's still an enormously popular place, surrounded by Orange County. Let's go back now to Seattle. You're looking at what is going on there. Been a great year for the fireworks business, obviously. And now back to Las Vegas. Look at those hotels. A big tilt to the Pacific Rim and to the Southwest in terms of the population of this country. More and more people moving there. Southern California is not growing as fast as it once did. In fact, there's been some outpopulation in some areas. But in Las Vegas and in Seattle and in Oregon and Idaho, population continues to pour in. Hollywood itself is about 6 miles from downtown Los Angeles on the Hollywood Freeway. It's a distinctive commercial district, and they've been trying very hard to kind of dress up the commercial areas of Hollywood with the stars on the sidewalk. Going to have the public transportation running out there, although that's been somewhat delayed. Hollywood and Vine is not what it once was, the glamorous place. It's more touristy and a little rundown of the heels. So they're hoping that all of this attention will bring back Hollywood. And as you heard Colleen Dominguez say earlier, no fireworks in Southern California because it's been too dry, very warm in the 80s, and they've already had a series of brush fires. They don't want to take a chance of starting anymore. But in the Seattle area, that's not a problem. They have different kinds of problems. It's been a troubled fall for that beautiful city with the World Trade talks and then all the violent protests in the streets and the response of the city and local officials, which has been widely criticized, and the cancellation of this party. Back to Disneyland, where they have regular fireworks performances, but this is a special one, obviously. Still have Space Mountain there, Small World. And now back to Las Vegas. So the meters are really running on the electrical utilities tonight everywhere in America. Fred Francis, you're in the middle of all that.
Yeah. Tom, what you're seeing coming off the Eiffel Tower, the 50-story brand new Paris hotel, is some confetti and they've got some spotlights on it. About 400,000 people in the streets doing what they do best here in Vegas, and that is partying. And some of it's so raucous we can't even show it to you. This is a town where no flights have come into the 10th, only 2 flights have come into the 10th busiest airport in the nation. And it's party time and it's just getting started. We fully expect this will be going all night. Tom?
Thanks very much, NBC's Fred Francis tonight. Colleen Dominguez in Hollywood. Can you hear me? There was a big bash earlier tonight at the Paramount Studios. That's where the mayor was going to be, and they were going to have a big celebration in Los Angeles for the 21st century. There have been some exceptional changes out there in the last 20 years or so. The whole downtown of Los Angeles is rising Phoenix-like. The new Staples Center where the Lakers are playing is an arena right downtown. And it still has the magical touch for a lot of people. The big boom began in the post-war years, and it continues. That's Disneyland.
Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on.
In Seattle, when they were showing the fireworks at the Space Needle, even though they'd cleared out the park, they'd had some concerts and other festivities today, circuses and so on, but what George was telling us is that a lot of people just simply didn't show up for those. We presume that they're watching the Space Needle from lots of different locations in Seattle, because you have a pretty clear point of view wherever you are. You have Mount Rainier down to the south and to the west, and then the Space Needle that sticks up on the horizon right near Puget Sound. So the people in Seattle will be able to see what has been going on there. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll be back after this.